Last week was rough for me because we had some demanding shifts that sucked a lot of energy out of me. And to be completely honest, this week is going to be even worse because after tomorrow, all my shifts are morning shifts, and I think all my shifts this upcoming week are morning shifts, and I think all but one of them are opening to closing. And I shouldn't have to say this out loud, but I don't do well on morning shifts, and you gotta compound that with me being there all day long. So it's gonna be oh, hello. It's gonna be rough. It's safe to assume I'm probably not gonna do much recording this week, only because any recording that I'd end up doing this week is that it's probably gonna be just Andromeda, because we're really closing in on oh, excuse me. We're closing in on a point in the game where it's really nothing but like just camp story missions. Like we've almost done, I believe we've done like almost all of the side missions that are available at the moment for me. So we'll be able to just focus on, the campaign and hopefully be done with the game in a reasonable amount of time. I was really hoping that I would peg him right in the back, like peg him in the back of the head and kill him. As a horrendous amount of zombies. How about we not go down that way? I'd rather not go down that way. Why is my stealth not going up, like, at all?
Hello? Who's there?
I see a... That's not a Varla Stone. That's a Varla Stone. I want that. There's a person right there, too. Hi. Homie, what are you swinging at? Jesus Christ. Okay, now it's valid.
Who's there?
No, I don't want the zombie. I want them. Well, there's that. But I don't see our little statue. Which is disappointing, because I don't know where to go and look for it. Wait, is that it? That's it right there, right? Or is that a button? That's a button.
Huh?
Hi, friend. You summoned a ghost. Is this the right way for me to go? Am I going in the right direction here? Aha, I see it. I see it. I will not be denied. That makes 8. I did say that we would go do something else after we get to 8. Why not? More shit for me to go and sell, right? That's gonna get our gold up, because we do need to go and spend $5 grand on a house over an anvil. Not anvil. Anvil, yes. I don't know my Oblivion towns as well as I should. So in my defense, I don't play this game as much as I play. Well, I haven't played this game. There was once a point in time in my life where I played this game a lot. But after after Skyrim came out, I started playing Skyrim as much as I play Oblivion, as much as I played Oblivion. And as a result, I remember Skyrim more than I remember Oblivion.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, it was the wind.
Die, damn you!
It's Imperial City, Coral, Shadenhall, Bruma. Bruma, Breville, Leowyn, and that's it, right? Oh no, Skingrad and Anvil, because you don't really get to go to Kvatch. I mean, you do go to Kvatch, but it's not like an actual place. I remember there being a mod for like rebuilding Kvatch on PC. So we done Shagorif, done Nocturnal. We haven't done Periat yet, but we have found them. We have Azuras.
You have my ear, citizen.
That's good to know, buddy. I'll remember that in case I do need to talk to you. For now, I'm just fine. Let me check something real quick, because I know there's a quest we can do once we get to a certain level of fame.
Good to see you again, ma'am. Shall I escort you upstairs to see my master? Very good. Please follow me.
Tidings. Ah, yes. My treasure hunting friend.
Now, do you do that hair on purpose, or is it just happen to be that way?
Yes. Have you found another statue for me? I had never thought to see 8 of the
All right.
ancestors together.
Temple
again
District
in
is
my
where we're going to
lifetime.
next.
Well done. Good day.
And this is important because at its conclusion, the conclusion of the quest we're about to go into, we can sell them vampire dust. Which is another easy way of us getting money.
You have my ear, citizen.
Greetings to you.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
For someone to chase the bandits from Campaios. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
So I've heard.
Gotta wait for someone to come and talk to us. Where are you at, lady? I'm in the right district. Where are you at? Asking you shall receive.
Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
Can't fly out like a bat out of hell.
Where are my manners? I'm Rolsa Norvalo. My husband Gillen has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him.
Yes, how can I help?
I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, forgive my audacity.
I shall not.
Thank you.
Die, heathen.
Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Ciridor's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say. Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
Alright. Where am I going? Don't mind me, everybody. This is the most efficient means of transportation I got. I'm also subtly grinding my acrobatic skill.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Seridor.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise,
Why am I here?
Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we
You
weren't
can
seen
say
on the streets
Gillen's
right
wife's
now.
name?
If you'll come
Is
with
it to
me.
call her Gillen? Is that her title? Like officially?
Splendid. Watch your step.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I needed some cash, so I went to see Jensine.
It's good to know that there's a pawnbroker around.
Ah,
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Are we busy right now?
the news has not been good. I've heard it said that the Daedra have overrun the town of Aldrun. The entire town has been destroyed.
This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen?
Take care.
Oh, wait, another guy with his fucking haircut.
Spit it out or hit the road. I'm Sylvan Dolovas, assistant and bodyguard to Ciridor. Let's leave it at that.
I'm honored by your presence.
Hello, Gray Throat.
Nice to meet you.
And Gillen.
You must speak with Ciridor first.
Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with
By the way,
these
Order of the
despicable
Virtuous Blood sounds like something out of fucking
feeding on the
Bloodborne.
innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle. The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city. Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one. Until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire, and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again. A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck.
Interesting
That's
spot
when
for
I
a vampire to
realized
bite.
He was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him.
Was he a
and
vampire and she
destroy
was a
him.
Titan?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night. His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my
Why would you meet at night?
In fact,
Also, it's day and you're all here.
isn't it? Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find. You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much. Who knows when Roland may strike again?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Alright, well, what do you know?
Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. I must avenge her death. It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious.
I wouldn't even say it's the
You
bite. They have
monsters are clever.
the red
Watch your
spell
back.
that does it too. Hey, Greythroat,
How can I be of service?
where's your name come from? You're red.
Roland was very much the
Or
loner.
burgundy.
He never married and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner. The vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire. Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Hello again.
Alright, so where's Home Dude living? Where's his house at? Oh, he lives here, apparently. In this district. Why was that locked? Why was that locked? There was nothing worth a damn in there. Oh. I thought it would have been up here. Homie just has a bunch of random shit in his house, huh? Dude has quite a nice pad, though. Though he does have skooma, so that says something about him. Let's read that real quick, hang on. I cannot wait for you to return from Bravil. My heart swells with joy as I know we will once again soon be together. I yearn for you every night, and I look beside me in my bed, and you are not there. How I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times, and I would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the Imperial City. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world, the one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness, the one where you said, I love you. Hurry, my love, Ralphina. And that would be the cabin that I made sure to point out a few sessions ago. Hello, Mr.
Go
Jenser.
away. I know what you're here
Jenseric.
for. Just leave me alone. Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say she actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
I did. We
Vampire?
can talk about it later on.
Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures? That bastard. Seridor dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire. I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Aha, now tell me your side.
I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seridor looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina. Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Seridor stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad too, but I don't like that. That sounds like a vampire.
I became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seridor. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that
so he's a
night.
pussy-ass vampire,
He wanted
okay.
to cast suspicions on me instead. I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridor was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts. I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me? Thank you.
I'm not gonna kill you.
I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
Although we could just always run the
about
basic test of
Seridor and
just
his secret order.
taking you out into the
What better way
sunlight.
for a vampire
If you
to
burn,
hide
you're a
than
vampire. If
pretend he
not,
hunts them?
you're cool.
You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try. As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seridor outside during that time of day. Remain leery of Seridor. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
All right, so we gotta go check in. We gotta go to the first edition for a story quest too. Huh? A lot of important stuff goes through that bookshop, huh?
Hi there.
Hey,
Where you at? Is it you?
What
It's
do you
you.
want?
I need to know about Home Dude.
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers. What? Is that so? What nonsense? Well done. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Don't talk such rot. Really? You can't scare me. That's what? I wish I. That's just talk. That's not well. Is that so? All right.
Are we
yeah.
cool now?
Seridor? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly. Yes, it's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past
Oh,
wars
lovely. A great place for a vampire to
sort
be.
of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridor had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridor is a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map. Thornir will buy almost anything, and I mean anything.
well
Good
met.
day.
Well
I
met.
mean, that guy right behind you?
What is it, citizen?
Fucking wolf. The cave over there. Yeah, I think something might be amiss here. I don't know how I know that, but something tells me something might be wrong. You a vamp? You're a vampire, I forgot. This game doesn't have thralls. Eee. Keep. Oh shit! Ah! A lot of orc vampires down here, huh? And by a lot, I mean two.
I need your blood. I supposed to be impressed.
Alright, nothing, nothing over here, which means I went the wrong way. That's okay, we'll go over here.